Let's talk money. Getting paid. This is a critical point that kind of comes as an afterthought. Business owners get so excited about making sure we have funnels and that we get through the sales process and we get the yes. And we might even focus on the contracts. But have you really thought about how you take in your money, how you present it to your customer? Yeah, let's talk about the customer experience on whether you're doing invoices or a nice magical little button that's probably connected to a payment gateway, right? Those Stripe, PayPals, and all the beautiful resources that are out there to help us get their money from their accounts to our accounts a little faster and a little easier. Now, invoicing is a beautiful way to customize something, especially if you're a project based business. And it's a way to really give an idea to the client of exactly your objectives and what they can expect. Again, not a contract. We're talking about the invoice. But it creates a lot of customization, a lot of manual oversight, right? Even if you can automate some things, if you have a changing price point or a very customized service, you're often going to have to consider that. And so invoicing can be a way to make the person better understand. But it tends to be one step. And now, are we going to get an ACH transfer, right? Directly from bank account to bank account? Are we going to still send them to a link where they need to put in credit card information with a customized um, uh, payment gateway link, right? Some of the Stripes and the PayPals now let you create invoices. Often, a lot of banks let you create invoices to facilitate ACH, but they don't let you always customize it so it's on brand and looks exactly the way you want. So, oftentimes, people will just go to their own softwares, whether that's an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document, or all of you fabulous Googles using your Google softwares. But it's very manual and it slows you down. So, it can be good if that personalization is there, if it's a longer payment cycle, if more than one person needs to review it to say yes, it allows everybody to see exactly what the invoice is for. When they've got accounts payable departments, this is a great thing to use. Now, the other option is that magic button, click here button, do this now button. We love the button, right? Because it's right there. They're already online. They can quickly go in and they can say, yep, let me buy this thing. So if you have standardized product pricing or service pricing, and there's an easy way for people to go on, the predominant amount of people use credit cards for their regular business accounts. Most don't even send checks out. You can, and ACH is even getting more acceptable. It used to be the idea of sharing your bank account information was, you know, not a good idea, but that's how a lot of payments get done nowadays. And that's okay because it kind of gets us past all those fees in the payment gateways. So, should it be a fee-based decision on whether you should be with a payment gateway and use the magic button or if you should be with the invoice? I don't think so. I think you got to go to your customers. This is a customer experience decision. It shouldn't be about your fees. It should not be about whether or not it's a lot of manual hours or not. This is about the customer experience and what they want to see when they're paying for what they get from you and your business. I completely believe this is a part of that process. How easy can you make it? Are your clients already online when they're buying from you? Well, then the magic button is probably easier. If you're selling through phone or in person and it's a long relationship project sale, well, then invoice might make them feel like they can share that in the office with the other decision makers. It is about you and your business as always. But I would challenge you to make this decision point based on your customer's best experience. Maybe that gets you a little more fees if you have to go through the payment gateways. Maybe it takes a little more time to customize each document and get it out. But what does your customer want? How do we make it easier for them to pay you? You share with me, how are you currently getting that payment? And did you make the decision based on your customer or how fast you can get that cash in your account? Boss on.